My name is Toots Popp. I would say that I am known in the troupe for my humorous routines. I like to take the comedic aspect versus taking the overly sexy route. I like to bring a bit of humor to dancing. I have been with Sin City Burlesque for nearly 5 years. My anniversary is actually coming up in November. My favorite solo to perform would be Foxy Lady. I dress up as Garth from Wayne's World, so I come out in baggy jeans and a baggy t-shirt, and I get to strip down to this fabulous sparkly fringe that no one is expecting. Is Foxy Lady a fan's favorite? I would have to say that Foxy Lady is probably a fan favorite of mine. Absolutely. My favorite group routine would be Feeling Good. I think it's just really well done. Ginger always does fantastic choreography, but there's just something special about that number. When I dance it, I feel like a real dancer, and it's definitely one of my favorites. Do I have any pre-show or post-show rituals? Pre-show, if you know, sometimes I get a little nervous before I go on stage, so sometimes I'll have a cocktail. Otherwise, I tend to rap sometimes. I don't know where that came from. I think the first show, Dan, Ginger's husband, tried to help me calm my nerves, and so we ended up rapping together, and that's kind of been a funny tradition since the beginning. After show, I typically have another cocktail to bring my adrenaline back down. My favorite part about being a member of Sin City Burlesque is the camaraderie. It's awesome to be around a group of girls who all have generally the same feelings about dance, about life. You know, we're each so different, but this brings us together, and I've gotten to meet so many different women from so many different backgrounds, and it's really a blessing to be involved with such an awesome group of women that are so powerful and beautiful, and all those aspects. It's really awesome. I think there are some misconceptions about burlesque. I think most people that don't know anything about burlesque tend to think that it is stripping or it's trashy, and it's not that at all. I believe that it's more about a performance. I like to put on a show. I like to take characters and build them in my number. So I think most people, once they come to a show and see what we're actually about, that there's heavy choreography and themes, that it makes them more comfortable, and then they too realize that it's not at all what they thought that it was. My favorite movie is Cry Baby. Some of you may have heard of it, some of you have not. It's a John Waters film, super quirky. I think that's where a lot of my weirdness comes from. I've probably seen it 500 times, and that's not exaggerating. I would bug my mom to take me to Blockbuster as a child, and every weekend I left with Cry Baby. Highly annoying to her, but I really enjoyed myself. As far as female empowerment goes, Ginger wants us to feel empowered, and I do feel empowered. I have to say that doing burlesque has changed my life. It's made me feel more comfortable in my body, and I feel that I've inspired other women to feel more confident and comfortable in their own skin. That's one of the reasons why I try to do more comedy on stage and play more of a comedic role. It's because I don't want to take myself so seriously, and hope that other women can see that and know that it's okay to cut loose and be goofy, and you don't have to be a size 0 to do something that you love. So I think that is what I bring to the stage as far as empowerment goes. Yeah.